Well, we're at the airport again. This time we're flying to Sitka.
Sitka.
There's two main reasons why we're flying there. One is to get my passport stamp. There's a Sitka National Historic Park, which was the battle between the natives and the Europeans.
Russians.
Well, it would have been the Russians at the time.
Yeah.
And then we've never been there. That's the second, and that's the main reason. So we could have flown to Juneau, but we've been to Juneau before. So we wanted to go to somewhere where we haven't been before.
Right.
And this is where the Russian capital was when they owned the territory up here, which is now Alaska.
So we have to stop someplace in Juneau, I think, and then we go on to Sitka. The plane does.
I think so. This is Sitka. We got off the plane. There were no taxis.
No Ubers.
No Ubers.
No Lyfts.
And no buses.
And the bus, even though the website says they come to the airport, they don't come to the airport.
They come about a half mile down the road, sometimes.
Yep.
Well, eventually. If you're going to come to Sitka, what was that thing that you could join ahead of time? Here,
tour. I don't even know what it's called. It's van tours or something. There's some sort of tour thing.
You might want to sign up for it.
But you have to do it in advance because
of the cruise ships.
They only run like 1 or 2 buses, and it's like a 25 capacity bus. And once they hit 50 people, they decide they're done. So, and that's the only way to get around, I guess. So it's a little bit difficult to get to the airport, but it's only like a mile to the airport from downtown. Yeah. So it's not that bad. Sitka National Historic Park or something like that. The airport only had one rental agency, and it was Avis.
It was pretty busy.
And it was busy. There is another rental that will actually deliver the car to you. They're like half the price of Avis, but
we didn't bother doing anything because we were told that the bus came to the airport.
Right.
And that cost $1 to get on the bus, so it would be no big deal. Well, it still wasn't a big deal. People were real nice.
Yeah.
We just got a ride with a
guy heading to town.
Yeah, he was a lodge guy that had an empty bus.
So we're heading into the exhibit hall. Catlin's hammer.
Very colorful. So it says, for master carvers crafting a mask from an unseasonal block of elder seemed simple, rough in shape and size. Refine it with a curved knife to the final details, to the shaded bone. Masks were essential to the drama of the firelit ceremonies, and the work of each individual master can be seen in the finest museum collection in the world. These are the clones. Looks like they're still making totem pole stuff. This is the totem pole gallery. The totem pole loop-de-loo. I think we're going backwards, but carving shed.
It's cool.
Very cool.
Looks like he's reproducing this one.
Yeah, he's taking the old one and putting it on that one. So he's taking that original one that's getting old and doing it on that one.
A really tall totem. These people were considered themselves the people of the raven. So you see a lot of ravens in their totems. This is kind of a neat walk. It's like a rock path through the forest. And each one, they give you a history behind them. And they're all different.
Here is the support site. Here's another totem pole. That one you can get with the camera. Here's a picture of the totem pole.
This is one of the battle sites, or the battle site for the Russian traders fought the American Indian or the natives that lived here.
There is an eagle's nest right here, and there is an eagle laying inside that nest. Here's a few more of the totem poles we've seen on our hike through the totem pole forest. It is a really neat place if you get to come to Sitka to see. So I highly suggest it.
We're on a trail now to the Raptor Center. It's called the Alaska Raptor Center. It's on the Russian Memorial Trail. And here's a bridge. You can cross over. So,
See him?
yeah.
There.
Right here. See that there. See salmon right there.
There's one.
There's two of them.
Oh yeah.
They're side by side.
Yeah.
Here's the picture of the two salmon that we seen, and then we looked on the other side and there was two more silver salmon in the river.
Heading now to the Alaska Raptor Center, caring for birds of prey. And so this Raptor Center has several buildings here.
How much was it for an adult? It came to $30 for two adults unless
Yeah.
you're veterans or military, and then you get $3 off.
Hi.
To get you started, you can head right through these glass doors in here. We'll start you off in the flight center.
Okay, thanks.
So we seen one of you, but we couldn't get a picture of you because you were too high up.
Start for you folks so you can learn a bit about this area.
Welcome to the Alaska Raptor Rehabilitation Center. We here at the Alaska Raptor Center started out in 1980 with just two gentlemen.
All the birds on the right side of that hall that we were in, it was pretty black. Those birds are going to be, or they're trying to get them healthy enough that they can be released back into the wild. She said anything else that's like outside.
There's an eagle skull
Yeah,
with the beak.
so you can see her with it. Snow owl, which I thought was kind of neat.
Yeah, it is cool.
This
Look at those
is,
eye sockets.
I know. This is a red hawk, a bald eagle, and the sockets that Jim's talking about is the snowy owl. His sockets are different, but I guess it's all the owl's sockets are like that because this one is the great horned owl. Huh, that's kind of neat to see the difference. And of course they have a gift shop. We came out of the Raptor Center.
And we think it was okay. I mean, it was towards a good cause. There was a lot of injured eagles there. They're helping. So
There was at least 8 that are going to be reintroduced because of what care they're getting there.
right.
And then they probably had another at least 10 eagles there that are never going to be allowed to be re-released.
So yeah, it was kind of a neat thing to go see.
Yep, so if you're in Sitka, look it up. It's a good place to come visit, especially if you have children.
Video, right? We don't want to.
This is the St. Michael's Russian Orthodox Cathedral. Like I said, this was where the Russian hecklers was, but I don't know, some hotel.
We're at some hotel here in Sitka. They have a restaurant. And,
I'll tell you when we get outside.
Michelle had crabs.
King crab.
King crab.
And there was so much meat. It was like triple the amount of meat that you normally get with a pound of crab.
I got a hamburger.
Can't see it. It's gone. And their French fries are really good. And if you like malted vinegar, they have that too.
A little pricey, but it was good.
It's the Sitka Hotel Lounge. Hotel and Lounge.
Sitka Hotel and Lounge. This is just a beautiful scene here. You have a it's pretty. Boat leaving. Here's a pretty view of Sitka. Going over the bridge. Neat little town. We walked from downtown Sitka to the Sitka Airport and it didn't rain on us. We were happy. They've got a place called Sitka Seaplanes here next to the airport. They're building on, as you can see up there. This is the airport parking. This is long-term parking.
I did it. I walked over 7.5 miles today. It was well worth it. I had a great time. What about you?
Yep, it was good. Good trip.
Definitely glad I would have done it. Had I not done it, I would have been disappointed that I didn't do it.
We walked the whole day. We didn't, except for the guy gave us a ride into town. We walked everywhere else, even back.
Yep.
Well, it's about 12:30, and we just got back from our flight from Sitka to Juneau to Anchorage, and then we had about a 40-minute drive back to the campground. Our trip to Sitka was great. We've never been there before, so it was neat to go there for the first time for both of us. The Raptor Center was kind of cool. The national park, of course, was nice. The food was really nice. We both had a good meal there, but it kind of made for a long day. We've been almost up for almost 24 hours now. So just one side note, even though we had a hard time getting transportation from the airport to downtown Sitka, which is about a mile away, if you stay in a hotel or one of the lodges there, there was buses there that provided transportation if you were staying in one of those. We were not. So we were kind of dependent on the local transportation, which there wasn't any up there as far as we could tell. But we still had a good time. It wasn't, a guy gave us a ride downtown and we just walked back. So 7 miles isn't too bad for a day's work, for a day's, sightseeing and stuff like that. So it wasn't too bad.
I love the totem poles.
Yeah, the totem poles were cool.
Yeah, definitely love the totem poles.
Seeing them being built was really cool. Just a process. The trees, are big, of course, and Sitka spruce is a real light wood, so it's kind of neat how they can transform that into a totem. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up. And our next video, we're going to be going to Katmai, which is to Brooks Falls National Park, and we're kind of looking forward to that. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.
Have a great day.